HTJ.tax, the international tax firm for 6, 7, and 8-figure investors and entrepreneurs who are living that international life. Are you ready?
A 64-year-old U.S. citizen, and I'm far from the six-figure income crowd. Since 2005, I've lived and worked overseas, so I've not been paying into U.S. Social Security during those years. I'm eligible for Social Security income, but I don't plan to access it before 67. In addition to the above, last year, I became an independent contractor for a US-based company and started paying Social Security and self-employment taxes. Okay. I'm planning to move to Portugal. Yeah, I know, really popular right now. I'm planning to move to Portugal in the D7 based solely on my savings, Social Security, and brokerage investments, not my digital work, my remote work, because I've been told my work as an international language assessor no longer qualifies me for the NHR. Thus, blah, blah, blah. If I declare my digital artwork, my digital work in Portugal, I'm looking at Portugal taxes around 28%, and I don't think that includes the Social Security as well, right? Portugal and the US have a Social Security tax treaty, which is actually called a totalization agreement. It stipulates that I should only pay Social Security tax in one jurisdiction, so the jurisdiction in which you are. So my question is, so we got to the question, is there a workaround? Can I hide my US digital income for remote working by depositing into a separate US account where I would continue to pay US taxes on my independent contract work? Or would this be a big risk with high consequences when filing taxes in Portugal? Bottom line, if I'm paying almost 50% tax in Portugal, well, 28% plus the social charges, it might not be worth doing the work at all. I hope not. I love my work. Many thanks for your insights. Okay. Portugal, like most European countries, taxes you on your worldwide income. Like many European countries, there are carve-outs. So in Spain, there's a backroom law. In Ireland and the UK, there's resonant. Italy has it. Switzerland has a flat tax. Portugal's version of a carve-out is the non-habitual residence program, which allows certain categories of income to either be taxed lower than normal or not taxable at all. Unfortunately, it's a great scheme. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't really favor business owners or people who are still working. So that is something to consider. And you're right. Even if you were to qualify under the NHR as a high value added professional and you get the flat tax at 20%, then you're right. You have to add Social Security onto that. So you're looking at over 40%. And if you don't get the benefit of being a high value added professional, then you could be looking at closer to 50%. So you're absolutely correct. It may not be worth it. We cannot, and I don't think any serious qualified professional would advocate hiding the income. It needs to be declared. If it is that work is being performed within Portugal, it needs to be declared to Portugal. It will be taxable to Portugal. Just like with the US, you have to file something called an AF Barra, a foreign bank account report, or FinCEN form 114. Portugal has the equivalent as well. So with Portugal, when you become tax resident in Portugal, you need to declare all your foreign accounts. It's not as intrusive or is not as explicit as the US disclosure, where you have to look at maximum balances, you have to disclose all of that. The US is probably one of the biggest ones, but yeah. But it does mean that you need to declare the account. So I would, just don't go to Portugal with anything but an intent to just follow 100% of the rules. And maybe if it is that it's going to be a huge tax burden to you, maybe it's worth looking at other jurisdictions. There's Spain next door under the backroom law. Although that has some, Spain has some, it's not the perfect solution. There's no panacea, there's no perfect jurisdiction. In Europe, there's always some catch somewhere, somehow. But, for the 5-year duration, the backroom law may be a better deal for you. And it's close to Portugal anyway. But definitely go in there thinking full disclosure, there is no workaround. It needs to be declared once you're spending your time in Portugal. Sorry about that. Hope that helps.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.